Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you all are doing well. I hope all of you and your family members are safe out there. Today's video, I just wanted to, sit here and show you guys how I do my everyday minimal makeup. So this is kind of like a get ready with me for the day. Even though I'm working from home right now, I still like to do my minimal makeup that I usually do when I actually physically go to work, because that kind of gives me the impression or illusion that I'm actually gonna be at work and be more productive throughout the day. Otherwise, I won't get out of my PJs and I just feel a little bit down and dull. So makeup is like one of those things that I do just to brighten up my day a little bit and be more productive throughout the day. I'm obviously just gonna be working from home. If you might think, why do you need to put on makeup? But it's for me, just to bring me that mental boost and get me ready for the rest of my day. So if you guys want to know how I do my day-to-day makeup and all the products that I use, then please keep watching. I've already moisturized my skin. I used my favorite CeraVe daily moisturizer, and then on top I'm going to apply my Keel sunscreen. Even though I'm working from home, I still like to apply my sunscreen. We keep the window open and then we kind of go for walks in the neighborhood. So I always like to add SPF. So I'm gonna let that sink in for a bit. I obviously want to add some extra glow to my skin. I'm taking my Milani Soft Focus Glow. This is in the shade Golden Glow. And I'm gonna apply this on the high points of my face. And underneath the brow bone as well. A little bit on my forehead. Then for day to day, I usually either do some spot concealing with my concealer or apply concealer itself generously wherever I want to add some extra coverage. But for today, I'm going to take my NYX Angel Well Skin Tint. It's actually a very beautiful lightweight tinted moisturizer. It gives you enough amount of coverage where it evens out your skin tone, but it does not look cakey or heavy. I actually really like this stuff. But if you have extreme discoloration and extreme acne scarring, this probably won't be enough to cover all of that. You definitely have to do some spot concealing on top, and that's what I'm going to do today. So I'm just going to use my fingers to apply this. I'm going to start where I want the maximum coverage. That for me is on my cheeks. If you want more coverage, you can use a brush. But for day to day, I just prefer to use my fingers because the product melts in faster and it's quicker. It looks much more natural when compared to a brush. I'm gonna add a little bit more in the areas where I think I need extra coverage. See, even though it's a skin tint, it did give me like good amount of coverage. You can build it up a little bit more, but for day to day, I absolutely love products like this. Once I have, the product on, I'm just going to use my damp sponge and slightly go over. Just to give an extra blend because I used my fingers. Sometimes things can look a little bit streaky. So I just like to go over with my beauty blender. Then for concealer, I have been loving using this NYX Born to Glow concealer. It's very lightweight, it layers beautifully, it doesn't look cakey or heavy. I wouldn't say it's the most long-wearing concealer, but for me, on a day-to-day basis, it gets the job done. If you're looking for a very lightweight concealer from the drugstore, I highly recommend you try this one out. It doesn't crease underneath my eyes, it doesn't feel look heavy, but it's not like a high coverage concealer. So if you're looking for a high coverage one, this is not going to be it. But for day to day, I really love it. I use the shade Beige. And I'm also going to go over wherever I have those acne spots. I'm being pretty generous with this because I know this does not look cakey or heavy, and because of the applicator, not a lot of product comes out as well. So I'm going to take that onto my lids. I usually use my sponges to blend out my concealer, but with this concealer I actually prefer a brush because that kind of gives me more coverage, and this particular concealer doesn't look cakey or heavy underneath my eyes. So I like to use a brush to blend it out. This is the Luxie 110. So I'm gonna start with the blemishes first. As you can see, instead of moving the product around too much, I'm just going to press the concealer onto the blemishes so I can keep the coverage on top of the blemish. And the best part about this concealer is that since it's very low maintenance, it blends out like a dream, and the brush makes things even faster. So that's why I prefer this concealer for day to day, because it takes very less time to get it onto my face. See, as you can see, all of my blemishes are, I want to say 80% covered, and my skin still looks like skin even in person. It doesn't look heavy or makeup-y. For everyday, I actually skip highlighter and bronzer because, I usually use the Milani one or the Charlotte Tilbury glow product underneath. So that kind of gives me that natural glow. I only go in with my blush for my cheek makeup because, I kind of like to apply it along the sides of my face. So that kind of gives me that lifted effect and like a natural flush. This particular blush is perfect for that. I got this in my BoxyCharm I think 1 year back. I absolutely love this shade for day to day. So I'm just going to start applying this along the sides of my face. And then I also like to bring it on the apples of my cheeks, but I'm not doing it here, like in this area, to kind of lift my face. And also a little bit on my nose. So if you think the blush has gone really far underneath the eyes, I haven't set my concealer yet. So that's where the powder comes in place. So I can clean up a little bit underneath the eyes. So I'm just going to set my under eyes, and then we're almost done with the face. So I'm just going to go over the concealer because it's been 5 minutes since I applied it. So I want to tap out any creases. And then I take my Charlotte Tilbury powder and then set the concealer in place. And then I also kind of blend out the blush. Moving on to eyes, you can totally add some mascara and call it a day. But I usually prefer to add some definition. For that, I'm using my e.l.f. Bite Beauty eyeshadow. This is in the shade Pumpkin Pie. This is like a perfect everyday neutral kind of eyeshadow, and it's like $3. But trust me, don't let the price tag fool you. The quality is very good, very, very good. So first I'm going to take the shade and start applying that in my crease. And you don't have to be very precise. You can just apply it all over your lids as well. So that's what I'm going to do. And I'm just going to pinch the brush and take that onto my lower lash line as well. And then I'm just going to take the shimmery shadow right next to it. Just using my fingers, I'm going to tap that onto my lids. So I don't want a really intense shimmer application, just a slight wash of shimmer. So it kind of brings more light to the centers of my eyelids. And then just tap it out using my other finger. That's it for the eyes, just 2 eyeshadows and I'm done. So I'm going to apply some mascara now. I'm going to quickly fill in the sparse areas of my eyebrows. These are very important to me. Sometimes I would just like to skip the rest of my face, but do this because eyebrows do bring a lot of definition to your face. Always fill them in if you have sparse brows like I do. Then moving on to lips, I'm taking my Sephora Rogue Gel Lip Liner. This is in the shade Cheap Date. I'm just going to start with the centers and then use my fingers to tap it out. That's the whole makeup look. It's very minimal. It hardly takes me I want to say 15 minutes even with the eye makeup, because I literally spend 1 minute, 2 minutes getting that done. But I love doing minimal makeup even if I'm working from home, because it kind of gets me ready for the day. My husband does the exact same thing. He doesn't wear makeup, but he gets up, he just wears like, full on pants and shorts and then go sit on his desk and start working as if he were going to actual office. And that's what I prefer to do as well. This is exactly the makeup that I do when I actually go to work physically. So I still want to do that even when I'm home as well. These are like my favorite go-to products for day to day. But sometimes I switch them out because I keep testing new products for my channel. But this is the technique that I use. These are all the steps that I do for like day to day minimal makeup. So I really hope this video inspires you to stay positive, stay productive, and be more cheerful throughout the day. Like, I know like situations are really bad out there, but still we need to be in a positive environment and do everything how we would normally do except going out. So I really hope this video could be some kind of inspiration and distraction from everything that's going on out there. So that completes this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to hit the thumbs up button and also subscribe to my channel so you won't miss out on any of my uploads. I will see you all in my next one. Bye.